You've been patient for so long. Patient with life, patient with yourself, patient with a dream that hasn't fully shown itself yet. And lately, it's been getting harder, hasn't it? You've started wondering if all that waiting, all that believing, all that hoping has even meant anything. But here's what you need to hear right now. The universe hasn't forgotten you. In fact, it's closer to delivering your breakthrough than it's ever been before. This isn't the end of your waiting. It's the moment right before everything begins to unfold. You see, patience isn't just about sitting still while time passes. It's the quiet decision to keep trusting even when nothing seems to move. It's choosing to stay grounded in faith while your reality still looks uncertain. And I know how exhausting that can be. There are moments when it feels like you've been doing everything right, showing up, surrendering, staying open, yet the results seem invisible. But what if I told you those invisible moments are where the real alignment happens? Because the universe doesn't rush timing, it refines you through it. Every delay, every closed door, every quiet season, it's been shaping you into the person who's finally ready to receive what's already yours and sustain it. There's a rhythm to life that we rarely understand while we're inside it. When we want movement, the universe often gives stillness. When we want answers, it gives silence. And when we want clarity, it sends confusion, not as punishment, but as a pause, a divine pause. Think about it. There were times in your past when you thought something wasn't working out, only to realize later it was being redirected for your protection. And this time is no different. You're not being ignored. You're being positioned. Because patience isn't passive. It's powerful. It's the space where you build the strength, wisdom, and energy to hold what's coming next. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few days to check if it's growing. You trust that the soil is doing what it's meant to do. The same is true for your life. Even when you can't see the roots forming beneath the surface, something is undeniably taking shape. And right before that something blooms, there's always a test. You've probably felt it lately. Things going quiet, plans falling apart, emotions surfacing that you thought you'd already healed. That's not regression, that's refinement. The universe tests your faith not to break you, but to prepare you for the very thing you've been praying for. Because what's coming next isn't small. It's not something you could have stepped into a few months ago or even a year ago. It requires the version of you who has learned how to stay calm in the unknown. The version of you who no longer needs constant proof to trust divine timing. That's why so much has felt uncertain. Because when you step into alignment, the universe first clears away everything that isn't in resonance with where you're headed. That includes relationships that suddenly end, opportunities that fall through, plans that stop making sense. And even though it hurts, it's how the universe clears the path. It's like the quiet before dawn. The sky still looks dark, but the light is already rising behind it. You just haven't seen it yet. When you're truly in alignment, things begin to shift in subtle ways first. You start to notice synchronicities, numbers repeating, situations that feel random but they seem to speak directly to you, or messages that find you at the exact moment you need them. People cross your path who carry the next clue. Ideas drop in during moments of stillness. And you'll know you're close when everything begins to feel both uncertain and familiar. Like your soul recognizes what's ahead before your mind can explain it. That's alignment. That's the universe whispering, "Hold on a little longer. You're almost there." Because sometimes divine timing looks like nothing happening at all. But in reality, Everything is happening beneath the surface. Doors aligning, paths intersecting, energy rearranging itself to match your vibration. And then, it happens. Not in the way you planned, not in the way you imagined, but in the way your soul always knew it would. The reward isn't always a big external moment. Sometimes it's a shift inside you first. You wake up one day, and the heaviness you've been carrying feels lighter. The things that used to trigger you don't anymore. And for the first time, you feel ready. That readiness, that deep inner calm, that is the reward. Because once you're aligned within, everything external starts to reflect that alignment. That's when doors open easily. That's when the right people appear. That's when opportunities you didn't even chase start finding you. Because your patience wasn't wasted. It was your preparation. You're closer than you think. You didn't come this far for life to suddenly forget you. Every single delay has been a setup for divine timing. You've done the work. You've stayed grounded when everything in you wanted to give up. And the universe has seen every single moment of it. So when the reward comes, and it will, it won't feel like luck. It'll feel like alignment. It'll feel like peace. Because you'll know deep down, this was never random. This was right on time. You've been in the waiting room of your next chapter, and the door, it's about to open. If you're hearing this, it's not coincidence. It's confirmation. The universe is acknowledging your patience, your faith, your resilience. And it's letting you know that everything you've been waiting for is already in motion. You don't need to chase, force, or rush. You just need to stay aligned. Stay open. Stay ready. Because sometimes when nothing seems to be happening, that's when everything is. Your reward is not in the future. It's unfolding right now, moment by moment, aligning itself perfectly with your highest path. And one day, very soon, you'll look back and realize the universe never said no. It was saying, not yet, I'm preparing you for more. If this message found you at the right time, trust that it's not by chance. Comment below, I'm ready to receive what's meant for me. Let that be your declaration, your energetic signal to the universe that you're open for your next chapter. And if you felt this message in your heart, share it with someone who might need that same reminder. That patience isn't punishment, it's preparation. Because sometimes, the wait is the miracle.